Coming up on Edge of Eternity, Part 5.
Take this!
Yeah, we could use a leather hood and a cloth hood, but that would take all of our money.
Yeah, okay. Take a part of my soul if you want. Be my guest.
And that's what's coming up on Edge of Eternity, Part 5. Now, if you want to make sure that you're always up to date with what's coming out, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification to make sure you get the episodes as they're released. Thank you, and without further ado, Edge of Eternity, Part 5. Welcome back to our blind run Let's Play of Edge of Eternity, developed by Midgar Studios and published by Dear Villagers. Now, last time we made our way to the city, we are pursuing Celine's master, but it looks like we've hit a roadblock, and despite our excessive journeying last episode, I suspect we have more to come. However, our yellow dot of questing is right there, so let's go and see what it has in store for us. Ah, access to the city is restricted. How pleasant. So no one can say how long, probably long enough for me to complete a quest. Okay. I agree, there has to be a catch. Oh, and the boards disappear. What was the point of that? Okay, so we have some frame rate issues. Alright. Achievement unlocked. New citizen. So, fortunately, did not make us have to turn around. New event. Caravan. And that makes us turn around. Public crier. So no crystals, huh? Okay, so the machines are run off the crystals as well. You know, with him being her master, she would probably already know about the mustache. This seems quite a large population just to be going off of that. Okay. So the caravan's being attacked. Just down there. Do 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 do. It's the difficulty with these events. I feel compelled to go do them. And with the exception of the last caravan being attacked, they've been largely meaningless. But I'm hoping that another secret shop will unlock upon success, so let's take a look. Quite a large animal back there. It's bigger than the wagon. Okay. So what is it that is attacking them? Are these Certainly fierce looking. Some camera jerkiness.
Darkness before dawn.
And there seems to be a graphic split right up the middle of the screen. Interesting. Okay. So, these are new creatures. Corroded Orokos. They do look fiercer. More fierce? They do look more fierce. Corroded Oroko, level 12. And I guess we'll try lightning against him. Okay, lightning is just neutrally effective. And Ice Rift. Okay, not weak to any of the elements we possess. Still not a difficult fight. Attack. Let's do some fire. Okay. Ooh. One more of those and she would have stopped casting. We got 66 money out of that. The caravan attacked. Yep, and we get goods at a discounted price. Still can't afford that. We have access to that again. Because I'm thinking... Alright. And I am quite happy with that. And then we have the injured traveler this way. I really should go on with the story. I intend to do so. Ah, there you are. But I wanted to see if the wares of that merchant would change, or whether or not there would be a merchant. And while there was a merchant, it was sold the same goods. So once I have more money, I can... Oh, is that a crystal fruit? Sorry, injured traveler. Let's get the crystal fruit. I need 100 of them. Okay. Broken ribs. Yep, here's one. You are welcome. And we get the superior leather armband. Okay, +2. Alright. And that'll increase our magic and our defense by 1. Lower incantation speed, but everything he does is instant anyways. Alright. Okay. Let us continue. Oh, no jumping, so we'll walk around the fence, get in a fight with these guys.
Lend me your strength.
There's quite a few graphical issues this time around. This is an early access game. For those of you who started way back in our Let's Play failure. Certainly not the worst glitch we've run into. Quite a few graphical issues, as I imagine creating such a large world is certainly highly technical. Could be a number of things.
Take this!
But overall, everything's looking like it should be. There's just a few bugs here and there. And it could be with my own system. It could be, although it was working... Well, could be with my own system. I'll look into that. And we are on our way again. So while we're on our way, why don't you take some time to leave in our comments what you're thinking of the game so far. I certainly invite you to do so. Are you having fun? Do you just want to say hi, start a conversation about this? I do try to respond to the comments, and we'll try to make sure that everyone is heard. I may not always take your advice. I may not always perform up to your expectations, but I'll try to make sure that you always feel welcome. Also, if you'd like to get any updates or any new episodes as they come out, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and we'll make sure that you get notified as we release these. Typically, I like to release about 2 episodes a week. As I restart my daily series, it may drop down to one episode a week, but that's going to be something that we tackle in the upcoming weeks. Okay, so we have an exclamation mark. Event, attack, travel. We're going to leave those events alone. Surely we're not the only hero in this world. But we have an exclamation mark. Let's interact. Three days, huh? I wouldn't mind winning 1,000 heirs. So I'm a mercenary now, huh? Well, to be fair, if the mother is sick, then I'd probably want to make sure I come back with quite a bit of money. So he volunteered to join the army. That's actually not a bad plan. Getting someone experienced to train him up before he goes. Certainly be the best thing that he could receive is extra training. Alright, deal, we'll do it. Okay, we're gonna go to the monster trainer, or trader. Yes, sir, we're here to train him.
I won't back down.
Okay. Let's see.
Take this.
You don't even need to cast the ice spell. But here it goes. Ice Rift for the win. Alright, Nugget, you've been watching. How was that not 5 stars? Because I had to hit him twice? There was absolutely no taking cover there. I just obliterated it. Alright, we're up against even more dangerous enemies.
I won't back down.
Still gonna ice rift it. Fire strike!
A prayer for your wayward soul.
Alright. More obliteration. Oy vey. Okay. Oh, you have my sympathy. We're going through your stock.
I long to use the Force this way.
Okay.
Take this!
See if we can get that fireball to go off. Fire Rift! Croctus memorize. Or mesmerize, I don't know which. Alright. So that was a bit fun. That's actually not a bad thought. Yeah, I agree. The plan's not all bad. Okay, we actually got 1,500. So here we are down at the monster trainer. Let's just take in the city for a moment. It's not a bad looking town. Again, things glare a little too much. That's okay. Job board and a yellow person sign. What do you do? Okay, so yellow person sign, it seems to be a shop. Ooh, we need a blue gemstone for Darien. Okay. Ah. Maybe that's a better crystal than I have. Also better. Plus 5 incantation speed, plus 4. I'll go and pick that up. Alright. Okay. What does the job board have for us? Quest giver has no quest. That's fine. A seller of potions, it looks like. Oh, crafting recipes. I regret spending so much. Okay. So, inventory. What about crafting? Do we now know how to... We do. They're automatically learned. So I would need flasks. So do you sell flasks? You do. Of course, I'm kind of questioning buying these flasks for 25. When the potion and the ether cost less than that. Okay. That's okay. Let's actually look at this. If I craft that, will it craft just one? It will. So it's a pretty crummy deal, but at least we're getting crafting down. So... oh, the crystals are what's new. Alright. So, here we are. With our blue gemstone. Gives us defense and haste. Nice. Well, actually, hold on. And increase physical damage by 2%. So here we have Mystery Berserker. Give 10%. Give 10%. There's a chance to cast a spell corresponding to the element of the crystal. Inserted in the character weapon. Following a physical attack. Removes spells embedded in the crystal. Okay. Didn't I have a +4? Oh well. I thought I had a +4. I think I'm gonna go with that actually. Defense breaker. Okay. And you know what? Let's switch to Celine and take a look. We have another green one. This will increase physical defense by 3%. But you know what? I kind of want to go down this path. And what would... so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the plus 5% magic damage is nice. So let's go ahead and start off. Fire Rift. Okay. I like the haste. Oh, I don't know why I thought it would do that, but you know what? Let's go ahead and still do this. Earthglaive. Yes. That's what I want. Alright. So I am quite happy with what we have. Let's look at crystal crafting just for a moment. What are the chances if I merge those? 8. We have a 10% chance for a better crystal. Still not gonna try that, but hey, we have another exclamation mark on our little compass. Let's continue down this path though. We'll be on our right. So let's talk to this person real quick. I don't think we'll ever be able to enter indoors without an open door right there, but okay, new quest. Yeah, we have seen a lot of them. Interesting. Moonlight, probably a hint that it appears at night. Okay. So killed his son. I am wondering... Not all is as it should be. So ask the hunters. Okay. Okay. Quite a philosophical conundrum. Do you kill someone before they commit horrible atrocities? Alright. So we have more to do. Quite a few people to talk to. Okay, so most of the merchants are going to be out of town. Or not merchants, hunters. So, since I do expect we'll be traveling that way anyways, let's make sure that we are on the correct quest. Okay. We have a few quests. Let's just take some time to review our quests. We have 4 of 100 crystal fruits. Hunt Croctus, kill 1 of 8 Croctus. Kill the Dunrear, kill the Oroko, and hunt them. So we have quite a few hunting quests. Alright. Let's continue forward. We have an exclamation mark on our left as it comes up. There's that merchant over there and exclamation mark. Let's get another quest. Okay. Alright, pretty interesting. The sword needs to be tested, huh? So you want me to test out the weapon? Sure. So we have the Wild Fang. Gives us plus 5 haste, plus 5 HP, and it is level 5 of 15, meaning that it can be upgraded significantly more than the weapon we currently have. And so, now we remember from last time we want to unequip all of our crystals whenever we change a weapon. Alright. Physical damage by 2. Okay. Now, do we have enough to go down that way or up that way? I don't know if we have another blue gem. Let's just test this real quick. We do not. And I think I know where to get one. No. There. For now, that's quite a defense boost, I won't lie. Magical damage. And what's up this way? Do we get our Mr. Berserker there? Well, is that the same blue? Let's see. Yeah, that's the same blue. Oh no, that's a darker blue. Lightning strike. Fire strike. And we need a darker blue. Alright. Nifty looking sword too. Oh, more crafting. Yeah, we could use a leather hood and a cloth hood, but that would take all of our money. Could also use a new weapon. Ooh, now I want to do all those quests. Money is... Okay, so this game, I've talked about wanting to learn about crafting in the past episodes. And this game is taking quite a hands-off approach to this, which in some regards is a great thing. Lets me experiment and learn like we did with our gemstone crafting a couple of episodes ago. But with this, they've also somewhat limited the armor that we'll get. And so it's an encouragement for us to do this. You know, I don't think either one of us has helmets. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy both of those. My goodness. We need money. Alright. Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Did I? No. There's that cloth hood. Clicked on the wrong one. That being said, I do already have leather pants. Okay. So I need 10 out of 5 leather hide. Ah. Add a reagent to influence the statistic. And I have none. Okay. Well, let's just see what kind of goods you sell. I could use an energy refresh. So that's our inn. giving us the music of rest. Okay. Why am I following that? There we go. I was quite confused. Alright. We have our clue.
So, what's next?
Finding Lady Myrna, so it seems. From what I heard, she's a renowned soul searcher.
A soul searcher? Oh, for the dead god's sake.
Is there a problem?
Can't stand them. Con men and women preying on people gullible enough to believe them.
Well, I don't hate them.
Don't tell me you're actually buying their hogwash.
I don't. But at the very least, I find it entertaining.
Great. You'll do the talking then.
Alright. You know, that's a trope that makes it into so many games, and I'm going to talk about it. That ultimately it's based on our own world. In real life, people regard anyone who delves into psychics, reading the future, etc., as con men and women. And there's certainly quite a bit of truth behind that. Experience after experience will indicate people have been conned out of quite a lot of money for that reason. I won't get into too much of that. But I will say, in a world where magic makes itself known, wouldn't you suspect that people could be magical? Look at the shadows. As I'm talking, I'm noticing the shadows as day is passing. That is an absolutely nice small touch. I was standing in shadows. You'll note that my feet are no longer standing in shadows. So the light source, the sun, which I cannot look up above at, is actually changing its position in relation to where I am. It's beautiful. So going back, in a world where magic exists and where there's proof of magic and where your sister can cast magic and your sword has magic, couldn't it be plausible that there's magic out there? It's like in a world of science. People couldn't fly and using airplanes at one point in history. Before then, there were automobiles, there were steam engines, but the notion that people could fly was taken as a joke. In a world of science, where science exists, why can't we use science to fly? And then we did. So even if something seems unlikely, why is it such a common trope that in a world where there is something that relates to that we automatically disavow that? And this can apply to lots of things. But just a little bit of venting on my end. It's super common. It's not game breaking at all because I don't lose my immersion that Darian is a skeptic and that Celine thinks it might be real. In fact, even I will concede that in a world where everyone believes, or everything is evident, there will be disbelievers. There will be people who, for instance, will tell you something is not true despite scientific evidence. So there'll be skeptics, there'll be people who don't believe, and so it does go both ways. So somehow we're back to crystal hunting. I want the main quest. Okay. That gleam on that weapon, I'm going to go back. Just watch the gleam on that weapon. That is beautiful. That is just beautiful. Alright, and who do we have here? Significant level up to Wildfang. Let's listen.
I know who you are here for. Your elusive master, Alfarius.
That is correct.
Sit down. First things first. Let me decipher your spirit. Not you, priestess. There is little light to shed on your soul. No shadows within you. You're a setting sun, a perfect orb of searing light clearing the path ahead. To scrutinize your soul would be as pointless as looking for shadows among the flames.
Maybe.
But for the young man painfully dragging himself at your side, it's another story. A story worth telling, actually.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Sit, boy. There are plenty of shadows to go about in your tormented mind. Let me approach these unwanted zephyrs.
Yeah, no. I'll keep my thoughts to myself if you don't mind. We're here for Alfarius. Do you know where he is?
For me to answer such a straightforward question would be an insult to the grand, ever-changing order. Life cares little for simplicity, and truth seldom reveals itself to such tedious inquiries. Like a worm, you have to writhe your way through darkness to find it. If you want me to reveal Alfarius's whereabouts, you will have to let me scrutinize your soul first.
That's what I figured. You soul-searching people just love hearing yourselves prattle on about the lives of others.
No need to be so rude, Darian.
I
If
agree.
she can really read my soul, then the way I talk will soon be the last of her worries. I can tell you that.
Yeah, good point, actually.
My, you're a lively one. It will be enjoyable indeed. So, sit.
No getting out of this, is there?
Not really.
Keep in mind, I'm not like the wide-eyed teenagers that come asking you for advice, Myrna. The war is behind me, and there's little innocence left in me for you to exploit.
I like the
No,
grimacing
for
on his
my
face.
predictions. I need a small part of your essence, but a tiny fragment of your soul.
It's customary for soul searchers to ask you for a part of your soul before they predict your future. It's only for show, though. They don't actually take anything from you. Lady Myrna just wants you to voice your consent.
Seriously? Yeah, okay. Take a part of my soul if you want. Be my guest. Just don't go complaining afterwards.
Come, forsaken shard of destiny! Come, pledge of days long past! Let this carmine crystal be your new home!
Is that it? Alright, you can go through your usual routine now. Ooh, I'm sensing
Oh,
something.
Darian.
Great destiny ahead. Then, the light on your crystal goes off. It's the first time it happens to you. Then you tell me, I can't see it. I can't see your destiny.
Shut
I don't
up.
understand.
Darian,
The
just...
star shines over your fate, young man.
Oh,
But I can't see what
it's hard
it
to
is.
watch.
But it is a great one indeed. There.
So
I
funny.
just did it for you.
That's funny.
Just let her focus.
I see. It seems you are wounded, young man. Beaten but unyielding. Torn yet still whole. Pride is your crutch, justice your path. You've
Justice?
been walking on the edge for some time now. Unsure whether to take the leap. Your path will take you up hills and down vales, but always the edge alongside. Of these happenings, you're the unwilling actor. You long for nothing but peace. You are trusting the path to take you where you must, looking for an omen to help you make your choice. Yet,
That's enough! I let you have your fun. Play out your little performance. Now, tell us where we can find Alfarius.
So impatient to meet your fate. I just told you that your trip will take you to many strange places. One of these is a vale not too far from here. In its crucible, a handful of people. Lost, the whole lot of them. Amongst them, a prisoner by the name of Calder.
Calder?
You are to free him from his jailers. After, and only after you've done it, will I reveal Alfarius' location to you.
Excuse me, but I think Alfarius would want to meet us as soon as possible.
You know my conditions. Whether you choose to meet them is up to you.
If there is no other way, then we will do it. What do you say, Darian?
Yes, we'll do it.
I'm surprised, Darian. You didn't even argue with her when she tasked us with finding this Calder.
That's because I know him. At least, if he's the one I'm thinking of.
Who is he?
A fellow soldier, and a good man. We both served in the same company. If he's a prisoner, that means...
He's probably a deserter, just like you?
Probably.
I understand why you accepted so readily.
If he's a deserter, though, that means his captors might be fellow soldiers. If possible, I'd like to avoid harming them.
We will find a way to free Calder without violence, then. Calder, a fellow brother in arms. I really wonder if it's merely a coincidence.
Of course it is. She's no seer. But she's good at flapping her gums, I'll give her that.
Okay, so more character development, and I have to say, I really enjoyed this little bit of character development. I'm not sure I would be happy were I in Darian's shoes. But these scenes are really well written. A little bit over the top. I don't deny that. But what they've accomplished is they have truly fleshed out the character of Darian quite a bit more. Celine could use some more fleshing out. She really could. Just gonna check for more quests here. So we have quite a bit of questing to do out of town. We only stopped by for a moment. But let's go ahead and journey again. Nearby travelers being attacked down there. Holding shift. I did that out of habit. Didn't realize it would speed me up, and maybe it told me somewhere along the lines. It doesn't seem to use team energy. Wonder what happens if I let it run all the way out. Okay, ooh, team energy is used. Okay. So if I want to, and there is some graphical glitching. You know what? Let's go back and make sure we save. And then what I'll do is I'll restart my computer, check the graphic settings, and hopefully get rid of this. If it's localized onto my computer, then that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, what did I save on last? 253.06, 253.09, so it doesn't really matter. And you know what, that's a good size for an episode anyway, so I'll probably upload this. I have enjoyed this session more than the last couple of sessions because the story is compelling, the story is great, and so I'll be happy to upload this. So when we come back, we will be doing some questing, and from there, hopefully we will find Darian's lost colleague. We'll be able to kill all those monsters, find more information about this mystical beast, and maybe gather some more fruit, because we got to get to that 100 crystal fruit. Oy. So if you liked what you saw, you want to get the next episode when it comes out, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. Let me know that this isn't the type of content you want to see in the future, and we can look at doing something else. Until then, I'm Ndonosci. Thanks for watching.